The new ones.
But when you first showed up at the paper, you said, let's talk. And you said, I'm not here to take your job.
No, I was not. I was hoping that maybe you would take over stuff that I just wasn't comfortable doing. And you felt the same way. And all of a sudden, you didn't have to do rap anymore. And
Right.
I didn't have to do the old rock or country anymore. And it worked out just fine.
Yeah, it was
And
fun.
here you are still friends 20,
Yeah.
30, 25, 30 years later.
And I think they expected, everybody at the News Sentinel,
They
they
really
loved
wanted to-
Wayne. Of course they loved Wayne. And they didn't know me, so they were all rallying around Wayne. They're not going to let this dude from Florida come in and take. And so I was kind of creeping in like, I really don't want to do what I understand that he's doing,
Yeah.
I thought, we're going to have to fight over it. And we didn't have to fight over anything.
We never did. And it was the thing is like, once we had that discussion, it was like, well,
Yeah, it's like, well, this might work.
this is like, this covers all the bases.
We had a gentleman's agreement. If there was someone that we were both interested in, we would talk it out. And occasionally we both did some
Yeah.
artists, but that was rare.
Yeah.
And that newspaper got a whole lot broader coverage because it was almost
It
like
sure
we
did.
were matched together to
Yeah.
cover different genres.
Yeah, and that's the thing is we could always rely on each other's expertise. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, because
Yeah.
I would have to, there's plenty of things I had to ask you about that were
Yeah.
going on that were new.
And I had asked you about everything, anyone over 40 or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
but when an artist would come into town
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was brand new that I didn't know anything about, you generally knew about.
Yeah. And sometimes I'd do the interviews. I didn't really want to most of the time, and you didn't push it at all. We just worked really well together. It really, I don't remember any kind of conflicts that we had.
We never had one, as far as I can remember.
Hard to believe.
But I'm pissed.
But who knew? 30 years later, John would be pissed at both of us.